Chosen one, I'm revealing a secret about your future right now that most people will never hear. This special connection in your life is the key to unlocking immense power. And if you leave too soon, you'll miss the single truth that changes everything. I am telling you clearly that this connection in your life is not ordinary. It is not random and it is not temporary. I am revealing that the bond between you and this person has been prepared with intention, shaped through your pain, and protected through battles you did not even see. This is about power that is not loud but undeniable. A union that carries purpose, influence, and divine covering. Stay with this because what you are about to understand will explain why your life has unfolded the way it has and why this person matters more than you ever realized. Type PN to affirm. I am speaking to you about a partnership that will shift things not only in your life but in the lives of many others. This is not about perfection or a fantasy. This is about alignment, timing, and obedience. You have both walked through separate storms, faced rejection, confusion, and moments where you felt forgotten. Those seasons were not punishment. They were preparation. So that when you come together, you do not break under pressure, but stand stronger than before. The power I am placing on this connection is not for pride. It is for purpose, and it will require you to remain grounded, faithful, and aware. Before you go any further, take a moment to like this video as a quiet act of agreement because what you are hearing right now is meant to stay with you and grow inside you. You keep wondering why certain relationships failed, why things that looked promising suddenly ended, and why your heart had to carry so much weight. I allowed those endings because they were not aligned with what I have chosen for you. If they had stayed, they would have weakened you, distracted you, and pulled you away from the person who is meant to stand beside you. This connection is different because it is built on truth, not illusion, and it will grow in a way that feels steady, not rushed or forced. There is a reason you feel something deeper when you think about this person. Even if everything is not clear yet, I have placed a recognition inside your spirit that goes beyond words. It may not always feel easy and there may be moments of distance or misunderstanding, but the foundation I am building is not fragile. It is strong enough to withstand doubt, time, and outside pressure because it is rooted in something greater than emotions alone. Type 777. If you trust in Jesus, I need you to understand that power does not always look the way the world expects it to look. It is not always loud, wealthy, or admired by everyone. The power I'm speaking of is the ability to remain united when everything tries to divide you. It is the strength to choose each other even when life becomes heavy. It is the wisdom to build, to grow, and to move forward without letting fear, snorts, control your decisions. This kind of power creates influence that spreads quietly but deeply, touching lives in ways you may never fully see. There will be moments where you feel tested, where situations arise that challenge your patience, your trust, and your faith. Those moments are not signs that this connection is failing. They are opportunities for it to become stronger. I am not bringing you together to create something weak or temporary. I am bringing you together to create something that endures, something that reflects my presence and my guidance. You are not meant to walk alone anymore. Even though you have grown used to carrying things by yourself, this person will not replace your strength. They will stand beside it. Together, you will balance each other in ways that feel natural and real. Where one feels tired, the other will bring support. Where one feels uncertain, the other will bring clarity. This is how the power between you will begin to take shape. There will be times when you do not fully understand what is happening, and that is where trust becomes important. You do not need to see every step ahead to know that I am guiding you. I am asking you to remain open to release fear and to stop comparing this connection to anything you have experienced before. It is different for a reason, and that difference is what will allow it to grow into something greater than you expected. I am also calling you to be careful with your words, your actions, and your intentions. Power can be misused if it is not handled with humility. Do not let pride, impatience, or outside opinions interfere with what I am building. Protect this connection with wisdom and respect, because not everyone will understand it and not everyone is meant to be involved in it. You may feel like things are moving slowly or that clarity is taking time, but nothing is delayed. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should. I am aligning circumstances, preparing both of you and removing what does not belong. When the time is right, what feels uncertain now will become clear, and what feels distant will come closer in a way that cannot be ignored. This is not just about love. It is about purpose. Together you will create something meaningful. Something that carries light into places that need it. Your connection will inspire, strengthen, and uplift others, even if you do not realize it at first. This is why it matters so much that you listen, that you stay present, and that you do not walk away from what I am revealing to you. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to be willing. Willing to grow, willing to forgive, willing to trust, and willing to stand together even when things feel uncertain. This is where your strength will come from. Not from having everything figured out, but from choosing to keep moving forward together. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading so quickly everywhere? Recent CIA leaks have revealed a strong brain ritual that triggers an instant flow of wealth. This short technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly transforming lives from heavy debt to dream vacations. This could be your path to abundance. If you are seeing this, consider yourself lucky, because the page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose. Join the conversation and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. This connection is not meant to fade. It is meant to deepen even through moments that seem unclear. What you are experiencing is the early formation of something that will stand the test of time. There were days when you felt like giving up on the idea of love being real for you. You saw others find their way while you stayed in waiting, wondering if something was missing or if you were being overlooked. But I was not overlooking you. I was protecting you. I was keeping you from attachments that would have drained you and left you empty. I was shaping your heart so that when the right person stands before you, you recognize the difference without doubt. Type 111. If you believe this person is not entering your life to complete you, but to walk with you as you both grow into who you are meant to be. There is a difference, and it matters more than you realize. Completion comes from within and from your connection with me. But partnership is where strength multiplies. When you both stand grounded, your unity becomes powerful because it is not based on need but on purpose. That is what makes this bond different from everything you have experienced before. You may have already crossed paths in ways that seemed ordinary at the time. A conversation, a glance, a moment that felt small but stayed with you longer than expected. Those moments were not random. They were signs, gentle reminders that something was being set into motion. Even if distance or time has kept you apart, the connection has not been lost. It has been quietly growing, waiting for the right moment to fully reveal itself. There will be a moment when everything begins to make sense. When the confusion lifts and clarity settles in your heart, you will see why certain doors closed and why certain people could not stay. You will understand why you had to become stronger, wiser, and more patient. That moment will not feel forced. It will feel natural, like something finally falling into place after a long wait. And when it happens, you will know that it is real. But before that moment arrives, there are things within you that must continue to grow. I am working on your patience, your ability to trust without constant reassurance, and your strength to remain steady even when emotions rise. These are not small lessons. They are essential for what is coming. The power of your union depends on both of you being able to stand firm. Not just when things are easy, but especially when they are not. Type 222 to receive blessings. There will be voices around you that do not understand what you feel. Some may question it. Others may try to influence your decisions, and a few may even attempt to create doubt where there should be none. You must learn to listen carefully, not to every opinion but to the quiet truth within you that I have placed there. Not every voice deserves your attention, and not every opinion carries wisdom. Protect your peace and guard what is being built. I am also teaching you how to love without fear. Fear has followed you from past experiences, from moments where trust was broken or expectations were not met. That fear may still whisper to you, telling you to hold back or to stay guarded. But this time is different, and you must not let old wounds control a new beginning. Healing is not just about forgetting the past. It is about moving forward without letting it define your future. This person will not be perfect, and neither will you. There will be moments of misunderstanding, times when words are not enough, and situations that require patience and effort. But what makes this connection powerful is not the absence of problems. It is the commitment to work through them. When both of you choose growth over pride, understanding over ego, and unity over division, that is where your strength will shine. There is something important I need you to hold on to. Do not rush what I am unfolding. Rushing leads to confusion, pressure, and unnecessary mistakes. What is meant for you does not need to be forced into existence. It will come together in a way that feels steady and right. Even if it takes time, trust the pace, because every step is being guided with care. You will begin to notice changes within yourself as this connection moves forward. You will feel more aware, more grounded, and more certain about what you want and what you deserve. This is not a coincidence. It is part of the preparation. As you grow, you are becoming ready not just to receive love, but to sustain it in a way that is healthy and lasting. I am also aligning things around you that you cannot yet see. Situations are shifting. Paths are being cleared and obstacles are being moved quietly out of the way. What feels like delay is often protection or preparation. You are not behind. You are being positioned. When the time comes, everything will begin to flow in a way that feels almost effortless. This union will not only impact your personal life, it will influence your purpose. Together, you will encourage, support, and uplift each other in ways that extend beyond your relationship. You will become a source of strength, not just for yourselves, but for others who cross your path. This is part of the power I am speaking about. The ability to bring light into places that need it. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into success? A confidential CIA finding exposes a unique 7-second practice that activates money-attracting brain waves automatically. Backed by science and 4 elite labs, this simple home ritual is helping struggling people move into dream lifestyles, but this page may not stay live. Click the link in the description and comments before it is wiped from the internet. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. There is something deeper unfolding now. Something you are only beginning to sense but have not fully understood yet. I am not only bringing 2 people together. I am shaping a partnership that will carry weight, meaning, and influence far beyond what you can currently imagine. This is why your path has not been easy. And this is why your heart has been tested in ways that felt almost too heavy at times. I was not allowing you to settle for something temporary when I had already chosen something lasting for you. What I am building between you and this person is meant to stand not just for a season but for a purpose that continues to grow. You must begin to see yourself differently now. You are not the same person you were when you were asking why things were not working out. You have gained strength, awareness, and a deeper understanding of what truly matters. This growth is not accidental. It is necessary for what is coming. When you step into this union fully, you will need that strength to protect it, nurture it, and allow it to grow without fear controlling your decisions. The version of you that once doubted would not have been able to carry what is being placed in your hands now. Type 1. If you walk by faith, there will be moments where you feel like you are being pulled in different directions where emotions and logic do not seem to agree. In those moments, I need you to slow down and return to the quiet place within you where my voice is steady and clear. You do not need to rush decisions or react out of fear. This connection is not fragile. It is being guided with intention and it will not fall apart because of one moment of uncertainty. Trust the process even when your mind tries to create doubt. I am also working on the other person in ways you cannot see. They are going through their own growth, their own healing, and their own lessons that are necessary before everything fully aligns. Do not assume that silence or distance means disinterest or loss. Sometimes it is preparation happening in a place where you are not meant to interfere. What is being built requires both of you to be ready, not just one. There is something powerful about two people who have both been through pain but still choose to love again. That kind of love carries depth, understanding, and patience that cannot be learned without experience. It is not shallow or easily shaken because it has already survived storms before it even fully began. This is why your connection will feel different, because it is rooted in something that has already been tested. You must also learn to release control. You have been trying to understand every detail, predict every outcome, and protect yourself from every possible disappointment. But control will not bring you peace. It will only create tension. I am asking you to trust me enough to let things unfold without trying to force them into a specific shape. What I am building does not need your control. It needs your faith. Type 555 to affirm. There will be a moment where both of you begin to see each other clearly, without confusion, without hesitation, and without fear holding you back. That moment will not come from pressure or outside influence. It will come from clarity that settles naturally in both of your hearts. When that clarity arrives, it will feel steady, not overwhelming, and it will bring a sense of peace rather than anxiety. This is how you will know that it is real. The power of your union will not come from what you show the world, but from what you build in private. The conversations, the understanding, the support, and the quiet moments of choosing each other will form the foundation of everything else. Do not focus on appearances or comparisons. Focus on what is real, what is growing, and what is being strengthened between you. I am also teaching you how to communicate in a way that brings understanding instead of conflict. Words have the power to build or to break. And in a connection like this, they must be used with care. Learn to listen, not just to respond, but to truly understand. Learn to speak with honesty but also with kindness. These are the small things that create a strong and lasting bond. You may face situations where external pressures try to create distance between you. Responsibilities, expectations, or even the opinions of others may try to interfere with what is being built. In those moments, remember that not everything deserves your attention. Stay focused on what is true and what is real between you. Do not allow outside noise to disrupt something that has been carefully prepared. There is also a purpose in the timing of everything. If things had come together earlier, you may not have been ready. If they come together later, it is because there is still something important being aligned. Timing is not something you need to fight against. It is something you need to trust. When the moment is right, everything will begin to move in a way that feels natural and certain. You are being asked to grow into a version of yourself that is ready not just to receive love but to protect and sustain it. This requires patience, understanding, and a willingness to continue growing even after the connection becomes clear. Love is not something that remains the same. It evolves, and you must be willing to evolve with it. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many people are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has surfaced, revealing a brain technique that pulls in wealth almost like magic. It takes just 7 seconds. Can be done at home and is supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are leaving debt behind and enjoying luxury right now, but this information might be removed soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. As this continues, you will begin to notice a sense of calm replacing the confusion you once felt. The questions that once filled your mind will start to fade, and in their place will be a quiet certainty. This certainty will not come from outside validation. It will come from within you, from the alignment that I am creating in your heart. I am guiding both of you towards something that carries meaning, something that will not only impact your lives, but also the lives of those around you. This is why it matters that you remain patient, that you stay grounded, and that you continue to trust. Even when things are not fully clear, it will unfold in a way that feels natural, even if it surprises you at first. What is meant for you does not need to be complicated to be real. There is a shift happening within you, and you can feel it even if you cannot fully explain it. Your thoughts are changing. Your expectations are becoming clearer, and your patience is growing stronger. These are not small changes. They are signs that you are stepping into alignment with what I have prepared. You are no longer looking for something temporary or uncertain. You are beginning to recognize the value of something steady, something real, and something that will last. Type 122 to claim miracles. This connection will begin to reflect that shift. The conversations will feel more meaningful. The silence will feel less heavy, and the understanding between you will deepen without needing constant explanation. You will notice that things begin to flow more easily when you stop trying to control every detail. This is how you will know that alignment is taking place. It will not feel forced. It will feel right. There is something important I need you to hold on to during this time. Do not let fear from the past try to rewrite what is happening now. You have been hurt before, and those memories may still try to protect you in ways that no longer serve you. But this time is different, and you must allow yourself to experience it without constantly expecting the same outcome. Healing means giving yourself permission to move forward without carrying the weight of what is already behind you. The other person is also becoming more aware. Even if they have not expressed it fully yet, they are beginning to understand what this connection means, and they are starting to see you in a different light. This awareness will grow, and when it does, it will bring a sense of clarity that both of you will feel. It will not need to be forced or explained repeatedly. It will simply be understood. There will be moments where you feel a strong sense of peace when you think about this person. Even if everything is not fully defined, that peace is not accidental. It is a sign that you are being guided in the right direction. When something is not meant for you, it brings confusion, tension, and uncertainty. But when something is aligned, it brings a quiet sense of reassurance that does not need constant proof. Type Amen to affirm. You must also be mindful of how you respond to challenges that may arise. There will be moments where misunderstandings happen or where circumstances create distance. These moments are not meant to break the connection. They are meant to strengthen it. When handled with patience and understanding, they will bring you closer instead of pushing you apart. This is where your growth will be tested, and this is where your strength will become visible. I am also guiding you to remain humble and grounded as this unfolds. Power can easily become overwhelming if it is not handled with care. Do not let the idea of being chosen cause you to lose sight of what truly matters. This connection is not about being above others. It is about being aligned with purpose. Stay focused on building something real. Not something that only looks impressive from the outside. There will come a moment where both of you begin to move in the same direction without hesitation. Decisions will feel easier. Plans will begin to align, and the path forward will become clearer. This is not something you need to rush toward. It will happen when both of you are ready to stand together without fear or doubt holding you back. That readiness is what will make your union strong. You may also notice that certain distractions or influences begin to fade away. People or situations that once demanded your attention may no longer feel as important. This is not a loss. It is a realignment. I am removing what does not belong so that you can focus on what truly matters. Let those things go without resistance because they are not part of what I am building for you. The strength of your connection will also come from your ability to support each other through growth. There will be moments where one of you is stronger than the other, and that is where balance comes in. You are not meant to carry everything alone anymore. You are meant to share the weight, the responsibility, and the journey. This is how your power will begin to take form. As you continue forward, you will start to notice that your confidence grows. You will feel more secure in what you are building and less concerned with what others think. This confidence is not arrogance. It is assurance that comes from alignment. It is the result of trusting what I am doing in your life. Even when you cannot see every detail, I am also preparing you for the influence that this connection will carry. It may not be something you fully understand right now, but your union will have an impact. It will inspire, encourage, and bring light into situations where it is needed. This is part of the purpose that comes with the power I am speaking about. It is not just for you. It is meant to reach beyond you. Why are so many people saying this CIA ritual changed their life in only 7 seconds? This leaked CIA method is powerful and effective. A short brainwave technique backed by 4 neuroscience labs is helping regular people move from broke to prosperous. Dream homes, cars, and trips are becoming possible. But this video could be taken down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comment now before it is gone. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry. When Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall. Share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now. Join the family and see your heavens open. You are now stepping into a deeper understanding of what I have been preparing, and it will begin to feel more real than ever before. What once felt like a distant idea will start to take shape in your present life. You will no longer question if this connection is real. You will begin to experience it in ways that leave no room for doubt. This is the stage where faith begins to turn into clarity and patience begins to turn into visible progress. What I have been building quietly will start to stand openly before you. There is a reason I allowed you to grow independently before bringing this union into full alignment. You needed to discover your own strength so that you would not lose yourself when you come together. This connection is not meant to take away who you are. It is meant to strengthen it. When two people who understand themselves come together, they create something stable, something that does not collapse under pressure. This is the kind of foundation I am placing beneath you both. Type 1. If you trust God, you will begin to notice that your thoughts about the future are no longer filled with fear or uncertainty. Instead, there will be a sense of calm expectation, as if something good is naturally on its way. This shift is not something you created on your own. It is the result of alignment taking place within you. When your heart and your path begin to move in the same direction, peace replaces confusion. This is how you will know that you are walking in the right direction. There will be a moment where the connection between you becomes undeniable. It will not need to be explained or proven. It will simply be felt and understood by both of you. That moment will bring a sense of relief, as if something you have been waiting for has finally arrived. You will realize that all the waiting, all the growth and all the uncertainty had a purpose. It was leading you to this exact point. But even as things become clearer, I need you to remain grounded. Do not let excitement cause you to move too quickly or overlook the importance of steady growth. What I am building is not meant to rise quickly and fall just as fast. It is meant to grow strong over time, becoming something that can withstand challenges without breaking. Patience will continue to be important even as things begin to fall into place. Type 222. To receive blessings, you must also understand that power comes with responsibility. The strength of your union will depend on how you treat each other, how you communicate, and how you handle challenges. It is not enough to simply come together. You must also choose to grow together. This means being willing to listen, to understand, and to support each other. Even when things are not easy. This is where your true strength will be revealed. There will be times when you are faced with decisions that test your unity. Situations may arise that require both of you to stand firm, to trust each other, and to move forward with confidence. These moments are not meant to divide you. They are meant to strengthen your bond. When you face them with patience and understanding, they will bring you closer instead of pulling you apart. I am also guiding you to protect what you are building. Not everything needs to be shared with everyone. There is strength in keeping certain things private, allowing them to grow without outside influence. When something is still forming, it needs space and care, not constant exposure. Protect your connection with wisdom and do not allow unnecessary voices to interfere. You will also begin to see how your strengths complement each other. Where one of you feels uncertain, the other will bring clarity. Where one feels tired, the other will bring encouragement. This balance is not accidental. It is part of the design. Together, you will be able to face challenges in a way that neither of you could do alone. This is where your power will become visible. There may still be moments where doubt tries to return, especially when things do not go exactly as you expect. In those moments, I need you to remember what you have already seen and felt. Do not let temporary uncertainty erase the truth that has been growing within you. Stay focused on what is real, not on what fear tries to create. As your connection strengthens, you will also begin to feel a sense of purpose that goes beyond your personal lives. You will find yourselves encouraging others, offering support, and bringing light into situations where it is needed. This is not something you need to force. It will happen naturally as your bond grows stronger. The power of your union is not just for you. It is meant to reach beyond you. You are also being prepared for a future that requires both stability and vision. This connection is not only about the present. It is about building something that will continue to grow over time. This means making choices that support your future, not just your current emotions. Think long-term. Act with intention and remain focused on what truly matters. I am guiding you every step of the way. Even in moments where it feels quiet, you are not being left to figure things out on your own. Every step you take, every decision you make is being influenced by the alignment I am creating in your life. Trust that guidance even when you cannot fully see where it is leading. As you continue forward, you will begin to understand why this connection carries so much importance. It is not just about love. It is about partnership, strength, and purpose. It is about building something that reflects growth, understanding, and unity. This is what will make your bond stand out. Not because it is perfect, but because it is real and grounded. What is really behind the 7-second brain technique that is creating new millionaires? A surprising CIA leak has revealed a short brain ritual that is helping normal people erase debt and attract serious wealth with validation from 4 neuroscience labs. This at-home method is turning financial stress into a better life. Homes, cars, and vacations are becoming reality. But the government could remove this at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. Stay patient, stay focused, and continue to trust what is unfolding. Do not let fear, doubt, or outside influence pull you away from what is being built. Everything is moving with intention, and everything is leading you toward a connection that is strong, meaningful, and filled with purpose. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment. A place where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.